So today, Trump signed an executive order making homelessness illegal.
Something just hit me. If America can make it illegal to be homeless, they can make it illegal not to work.
Trump announced starting this morning, all 50 states across the United States will completely eliminate homelessness.
You're telling me it's illegal to be fucking homeless now? Like when a cop goes by and they see a homeless person just trying to survive?
So basically what they saying now is that it's gonna be illegal to struggle. So they say,
baby, they made it illegal to be homeless, yet they're creating environments of homelessness. So it's illegal to be homeless, but yet the rent is $4,500 a month for a one bedroom.
Well, guys, here we go. Welcome to the channel, guys. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. It really does help my channel. This video is gonna blow your mind. Now, being homeless, it is illegal in United States.
Trump announced starting this morning, all 50 states across the United States will completely eliminate homelessness. This time, we will thoroughly clean up the country. He spoke bluntly on social media, let our nation be safer and more beautiful than ever before. The policy is highly coercive. Those willing to leave will receive official assistance. Those who insist on staying will be directly classified as criminals. We will lock you up in the prison that belongs to you. There is no room for negotiation, no nice guy approach. Trump is confident, declaring that the speed will be as swift and efficient as the border changes, from millions flooding in over months to achieving zero. The operation has already begun in the dead of night. The president has begun deploying personnel from the U.S. Secret Service and Customs and Border Protection. As early as last night, these personnel could be seen patrolling the brightly lit nightlife districts of Washington, D.C. The homeless must leave our country. The campaign has begun in the Capitol.
Guys, this is getting real. This is getting serious. This is the last drop in the bucket, like they said. Make it make sense. It is illegal to be homeless.
That don't make no sense.
According to the news, if you are, they find you on the street, sleeping on the street and just loitering, you're gonna get a fine. Once you not pay the fine, or they catch you again, you're gonna end up in jail. If you have some mental illness or something like that, they're going to send you to a hospital.
Something just hit me. If America can make it illegal to be homeless, they can make it illegal not to work. Therefore, if people stop voting, stop participating in their jobs, really affected major corporations, they would probably vote in new laws to make people work for the system, further revealing that we are slaves to the matrix.
Guys, it is true. They are passing these ridiculous laws. I don't know how they are passing all these freaking laws, but if we don't speak up, it's going to get worse. It is going to get worse. Like this guy was saying, they're going to make it illegal if you not work. They just want you to work, pay taxes. So the guys on the top, they could live a better life than you. So we are going to be a slave.
I own you.
Slavery is real.
But you're telling me it's illegal to be fucking homeless now? Like when a cop goes by and they see a homeless person just trying to survive in the worst circumstances of their life, just trying to live. They want to find them, make that make sense, find a homeless person. And then when the homeless person cannot pay their fine, they're going to be put in jail.
Of course, they are homeless because they don't have any money.
Well, duh.
If you don't have money, you're not going to be able to pay the fine. So make it make sense. Might as well just grab everybody, all the homeless that they find on the street, and just put it in jail. So they're going to put you in jail and throw away the key, because how are you going to be able to get out of jail? Tell me.
That's a great question, and one I don't know.
Who's going to pay the bill to get you out? And how are they going to decide if they say you're free or not?
Want to know why they're probably doing this? It's because homeless people make America look bad. And so they're like, oh, of course homeless people can't pay their fines, so we got to put them in prison. We're going to clean up our streets and America's going to look great again. Where's the fucking decency? Where's the humanity? I don't see any humanity anymore with our government. It's becoming so bad that people have to work 3 jobs to afford rent, to afford diapers and formula for their babies, to afford groceries. It's not just the homeless people anymore. I feel like we're all gonna be homeless in the next freaking 2 or 3 years. The poor are just gonna get more poor and the rich are gonna get more rich, and that's the way that the government wants America to be. Anything to make yourselves look good, right?
It is true what this lady was saying, if there is no homeless on the streets, they're going to be in jail or they're going to be in a mental facility. United States is going to look beautiful. Oh, we got rid of all the homeless people. There is no homeless on United States. Of course not, because all of them, they end up in jail.
I'm smart.
What in the hell is this craziness? What in the hell is this freaking plan? This is the Matrix, like they said. It is the Matrix. And like this lady was saying, all of us, we're gonna end up in, homeless, because just to survive, we have to work 2-3 jobs just to be able to feed our family, to pay the rents and pay bills.
It's bad, real bad.
So today, Trump signed an executive order making homelessness illegal. It is now illegal to sleep, camp, or loiter on a public street. Not only that, but they will forcibly institutionalize the homeless. So basically what they're going to do is they're going to forcibly remove people from the streets, funnel them into hospitals, and then they've updated the criteria needed to forcibly commit somebody to make it easier to institutionalize these individuals. Basically, anyone who's homeless who has a mental illness, which I used to work at homeless shelters. I collected the data. Almost all of them have some form of mental illness, because being on the street is fucking depressing. And what is so fucking insidious about this is that we are in a time where you cannot afford to pay your rent, to afford your mortgage. Our housing prices are fucking ridiculous, and this criminalizes poverty. Because you are poor, you can now be institutionalized forcibly without due process and no way to defend yourself or get out. Not only that, they're cutting housing first programs that provide housing.
So basically, being poor, it is illegal to be poor. Make it make sense, guys. This lady was saying, all of us, we're gonna end up in jail. Only 1% of the people that are going to be free, and the other 99% we're gonna end up in jail. This is America.
This is America. Don't got you slipping on.
To homeless people without requiring a laundry list of things they need to do first, because most people who work with the homeless know that laundry list when people are in survival mode is fucking impossible. It is a lot easier for people to get off drugs, to be mentally stable when they have a home. Basically, as they are making poverty worse in this country, they want to make the people that are the symptoms of that issue just fucking disappear. Also, our system cannot handle that many institutionalized people. I worked in homeless shelters in Seattle. We barely had enough beds for those folks. We were always full. There are like 16,000 homeless people in Seattle. There are not that many beds in institutions. And most of those institutions run on Medicaid funds, which they are actively cutting. So where the fuck are they sending these people? That's the...
Exactly. They are getting rid of a lot of programs that they were designed to help people in need. They are cutting off those programs.
Damn.
So if they are eliminating those programs, how in the hell they're going to be able to help the homeless, supposedly on these mental facilities, these hospitals?
Real fucking question. But the Supreme Court just ruled that, you can jail people who are homeless now. So they're probably just all going to go into their wonderful new prison systems in places like Alligator Alcatraz. This is not about providing treatment for people with chemical dependency issues or helping people with mental health issues. This is criminalizing poverty during a time when millions of Americans are actively facing evictions.
Yep, there is a lot of eviction right now going on because people, they cannot afford rent and they are going to become homeless, and then after that they're going to end up in jail. Just because this administration, they decide to make being homeless, being poor, a crime. That's not the solution of the problem. You're just creating another problem. It's like you have a lot of garbage in your house, and then you take all that garbage and you hide it inside the closet. When people come to visit, they're gonna see your house that is very clean and shiny, but they don't know that all your garbage is hiding in the closet.
So basically what they saying now is that it's gonna be illegal to struggle. So they're saying the executive order has been passed where people with mental illness and homeless people will be admitted for psychiatric evaluation. And you know what these buildings are? These buildings are hospitals. Hospitals, but hold on, stay with me. Now, TikTok, I got freedom of speech. This is my opinion. But do y'all remember when they just passed a bill that shut down all of these hospitals and not all of a sudden they finna use them as mental institutions, allegedly?
Yeah, they closed a whole bunch of hospitals in some states, and because they didn't have any money, they closed it down. Now they're gonna reopen those hospitals, supposedly to treat these people.
They're setting this stuff up brick by brick. I'm telling y'all, they passing one thing at a time, but in the end, it's gonna have a big effect on everybody. Do y'all know how hard it is to maintain in society today? So now homeless people will be looked at like criminals? Bro, no. Everybody is just one bill away from being homeless. If you're not one bill away from homeless, lose your wallet. Let your bank account just say zero, just one day. Watch. Y'all better wake up, man, and get yourself together. Now is not the time to be playing.
We need to speak up and say something. Otherwise, it's going to get ugly. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse, guys. I'm not here to fear mongering, but just look around, watch the news. Well, I don't think I haven't heard anything about this in the news because maybe they don't want to cover this story.
Baby, they made it illegal to be homeless, yet they're creating environments of homelessness. So it's illegal to be homeless, but yet the rent is $4,500 a month for a one bedroom. And they're also removing people off the Section 8 program, the housing program, low income housing is no longer.
Yep, check out one of my videos about the Section 8 program. You know, they are cutting off that program. People in Section 8, they are getting evicted because of non-payments. And most of the cases is because the government, they are not paying the rent for them. So it is real, guys.
Come on, man.
Thing, because even at low income, you're paying $1,000 to $1,500 a month, and you only making $9 an hour. Minimum wage has only went up $2. Because I remember in my 20s, which was 20 damn near 30 years ago, in my 20s, I was making $5 an hour. Minimum wage is only at $7. Okay? So your income is not going higher.
Yeah, I remember back in 1998 when I started working, I was making $5.15 an hour. That was in New York.
That's crazy.
New York City. New Yorkers, if you know about New York is a very, very expensive to live. And I was making $5.15 an hour.
But yet the housing is higher. But yet it's illegal to be homeless. You guys, when I came on here talking about Project 2025 when it first came out, and I know half of y'all didn't read it, it was an agenda. The agenda went down. They had every step that they needed to set this agenda and make it official, basically to create the environment that they wanted to create, and that's just make America great again environment where they'll make a conducive situation that whites are back on the top, where blacks have to almost go in their homes and clean toilets and work for them.
So it's like a plan, like they are setting up a big plan and they want everybody to become literally a slave.
What?
For the people on the top, the 1% on the top, they just want to control everybody. And just because a lot of people, they want to get out of the program, you know, the matrix, and they don't want to work and they don't want to pay bills, now they are trying to make it illegal because they want you to go back and work so you could pay more taxes, so wealthy people and people on the top, they could live a better life.
Excellent.
So guys, you know, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and we have pretty much another 3 years of this situation. So guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you guys on the next video.